For the last class, we started with extend, if I'm not mistaken. Started with extend. So I showed you how to extend a list. So I showed us how to extend lists. So then we'll move to removing item using the remove method. So we did this. Then using pop method. So we say using pop method, you need to specify the index position. That without the specification of the index position, you will remove the last item on that list. So also the delete, then clear. The difference between delete and clear is that the delete will wipe away everything. You wipe away the variable and the values, while the clear we clear the values and keep the variables, and that is just keep the sets, which is the list. Keep the list. Then we did the looping through list. So looping means that printing the item one by one. So we did sorting. We did sorting in ascending and descending order. We did sort by we did sorting with custom key. Sort by length of string. Then case insensitivity. So we did the case insensitive sorting. So by default, sort method is case sensitive. So resulting in all capital letters being sorted before the lowercase letter. So that is it. Python copy lists. Copying a list in Python might seem simple, but some methods only create swallow copy, and other can create deep copy. So using copy method, you can copy a list using the copy method. So we'll now move to join list. Then after that, we are in what? I'm not hearing anybody. Mr. Mike. Welcome, sir. So we started with tuples. So I said tuples are used to store multiple items in a single variable. A tuple is a collection which is ordered and changeable. Tuples are written with round bracket. A tuple item are ordered, unchangeable, and allows duplicate. Tuple items are indexed. The first item has index 0, then the second has index 1. So I'll look at example of creating a tuple. This is an example of creating a tuple. So creating a tuple, then creating a tuple with one item. So I told you that this is an example of creating a tuple with one item. Why this is what? This is string. This falls under class string. So let's move on. We looked at tuple constructor, then accessing tuple. So we played around this, accessing tuples, negative index. Then we did is accessing a range of index in tuple, get element from 1 to 5, from 2 to 5, then get 4 elements. So we did all this the last class. So we stopped at reverse tuple. That's where we stopped at. I will stop that. So today's class we continue from where we stopped. So for the last class I did, any question? For the class we did the last time, any question? So I wasn't able to send the assignments. That was on Tuesday. So that's why I sent it. I said before Monday you should go to do that assignment. So before Monday, everybody should be able to do that and submit. So we can do correction before we start the class on Monday. So please let's try to work on that assignment. So by Monday, before the start of the class, you can look at it together. Then before we start the class, you can look at it together. So we're going to be continuing from where we stopped the last class. We're going to be continuing from where we stopped the last class. So we are on Python Tuple. So let's see. Cover assessing. So let's move on to tuple updates.
Hello.
Yeah, Mr. Mike, I'm with you, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Mr. John.
Good evening, sir. I'm with
Sorry,
you.
I'm very even aside that I'm still on my way from home.
No problem, sir.
Just watching from my phone.
No problem. No problem.
Yeah. Sorry, apologies.
So we are looking at Python updates tuple. So how to update tuple? How to update tuple? We say that in tuple we cannot change item, right? So we cannot change items in tuple, but there's a ways you can go about it. There are ways you can go about it. So sorry, let me pick this call. Hello, Chris. Oxford, how are you doing now? I'm good. Fine. No, I'm about it. I didn't. I go up. So I just came back. I'm not quite long. I did class safe. Okay. I did class like this safe. Okay, no one. I don't go office tomorrow. I did off. I did off tomorrow. Okay, okay. No, I meant I think I'll call you now. I'll call you back. You don't come back. You don't come back. Sorry, that's a call. So let's move on. So as usual, make use of our WhatsApp. So tuples are unchangeable, meaning what? That you can't change, add or remove item once the tuple is created. You cannot remove, you cannot change once the tuple is created. But there are ways you can do that. There are ways you can change items. There are ways you can change item after creating them in tuple. Ways you can change items after creating them in tuple. So the first method, which I'm going to explain now, is to convert to a list and then convert it back to what? To tuple. So if you are asked to use a tuple to change an item, first thing you need to do after creating that tuple, you need to convert that tuple into what? Into list. You need to convert it back to list. So after conversion, then you take it back again to tuple. So let me give us example of what I'm explaining. Let me give us example of it. So let's say example. We have a tuple. So convert to a list and back. So my underscore tuple equals open bracket and 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. So this is a list of tuple. This is a list of tuple. We have to change the index 1. We have to change the index 1. But for you to change the index 1, you must convert it back to what? To list. The index 1 is what? The index 1 is what? 2, Abby. But it start with 0 now. So 0, 1, 2. So we have 2. We need to change the 2. So let's say change item at second position. Change item at second position. So for you to change this item, you must convert it. Like I told us that you cannot just change an item using a tuple. Tuple does not allow you to change, add, or remove item. So let's look at it, trying to change the item. What I told us that you must convert it to list. So let's just give a variable name, temp lists. So equals lists open bracket my underscore tuple. So this is the conversion. This is the conversion. Converting to a list. This is the conversion. Converting to a list. That is the conversion. So after the conversion, then you cannot change it. So I cannot change it. Let's say then underscore lists. So I want to change what I need to remove. So index 1. Then equals, I'm changing it to 19. I'm changing it to 90. Then you need to bring it back again to tuple. My tuple, open bracket, tuple equals tuple, open bracket, then underscore lists, close, then print my underscore tuple. So you can see that this is the process you need to follow if you're trying to change an item using tuple. Bear in mind, tuple is unchangeable. You can't remove, you can't add or change. But with this process, you can change, you can remove, then you can add. But take note, you must convert it back, you must convert it first to a list. You must convert it first to what? To a list. You must convert it first to a list. So let's look at adding item. You know, we say with tuple, you cannot add an item. So this one, the one we did now is what is updating, like changing. The one we did now is like changing. So let's look at we adding. Let's say you want to add. Don't forget, if you want to add, you must what? You must convert. You must convert to list, then convert it back to what? To tuple. Who is following my class and maybe just want to attempt it? Python. Add items to the tuple.
Sorry, excuse me, seven.
Yeah.
My Jupyter notebook is not launching. Instead, it's showing me spider.
Spider that you open now. There's spider there. Maybe you mistakenly open spider. Check it. There's spider there too now. Check if you are seeing spider there.
Yeah, there's no spider.
The spider you open, that's why it's showing the spider.
Sorry, Mr. Dan.
Yes.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Because can you scroll up a little? I'm not done with that first part.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. You done, right?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Dan.
Okay, so let's go on. So to add, tuples are immutable, which means you can't add item directly to an existing tuple. So you cannot add item directly to an existing tuple. So for you to add an item to an existing tuple, you need to convert it to what? To a list. Then you convert it back to what? To tuple. So let's say we want to add an item to this list now. We already have our list. My underscore tuple. This is our list. So let's say we want to add an item to this list that we have here. So let's add 4. Add 4 to. So add 4 to the tuple. So how do we add 4 to the tuple? The first thing is the conversion, right? Right? The first thing is the conversion. Let's just use x. Let's use x as a new variable name. Then lists. So adding my tuple. Then this is the conversion part. Then after the conversion part, x dot append open brackets let's put 4. Then you need to convert it back. My underscore tuple, my underscore tuple equals tuple brackets x. So print my underscore tuple. So you can see that is how to add. That is how to add.
So that the stage goes digit.
Okay, done. Let me show us another method. We'll call it concatenate. You can use concatenate. You can add by using the plus sign. You don't need to this one use plus sign to add to the list. Let me do this example. If I want to add 5, my underscore tuple then equals my underscore tuple plus 5. My underscore tuple plus 5. Then print. Don't forget to include that comma because you're adding only one item. That's for my tuple. You can see. That's another way. Without converting. Without using that conversion. So either of the two can be used for updating, adding. Yes, ma'am.
You won't come out as double 4.
I ran it twice, that's why.
Okay.
If you continue running it, it will be adding now. Just keep adding. It allows duplicates. Assuming it does not allow duplicates. It will not enter inside. So it allows duplicates. So let's move on.
Sorry, Mr. This 1993 under my tuple. Were you the one that typed it?
Which one? This one?
The 199.
We have typed it before.
Yes.
Now. This is it here. I just call it out. Here.
Oh, okay. Oh.
So if you want to remove same thing, you must convert what? You must convert to list before you remove. So let's take example. Remove item. So to remove the item, you must convert back to list before it can be what? Removed.
So then, are you recording this class?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. That's fine. Right. Can you scroll? Yes, that's fine.
Go on, Abby. You are true, right?
Yes, yes.
So let's go on. Since tuple are immutable, you can't remove item directly, but you can work around it by converting the tuple to list, making it change. So you need to convert it back. After that, you must make sure that you convert it to list before you can remove it. So let's remove value 3. Let's remove value 3. Who can walk me through on it? Who has been following me? Just the remove part. Who can walk me through on it? I want to remove value 3. With the example that I've given, I want to remove value 3. Anybody? Anybody? Convert, remove, convert back. Anybody? Anybody? Nobody? Nobody wants to assist or pick the challenge. So let's say remove item, then equals list my underscore tuple. So we are removing value 3. So remove item dot remove, which is the function, open bracket 3. So you convert it back, my underscore tuple equals tuple, open brackets, remove item. That is that. Then prints my underscore tuple. So you see the way I remove the 3 from the list. Done. So that is that. Let's look at remove it. So because I removed it, that's why you're seeing this error. It's no longer inside. That's why this error is pumping out like this. Let me remove 4. Let me remove 4. And see, you know you have 2 4. Let me remove 1 5. And see. So So we've done loops. Did loop the last time. So let's look at it on top. So you can look through the tuple item by using the for loop. You can look through the item by using what? A for loop. By using a for loop. So looping means like you can loop through the item by using the for loop. You just print the item one after the other. Like that last time we did name using list. We did name. I have John, Manuel, George. So these are the names. So for A in name, for A in name, then print A. So you're just printing it one by one. That is the looping aspects. So any question?
No, Mr. Dan.
Okay, we should go on. So we have a join tuple. The same thing we did on list. It's just similar things we did in tuple. Just that tuple cannot change, but you have seen how to change. How to update. You've seen how to remove. So you must convert back before you can be able to remove. Before you can be able to add. So you must convert it back. So let's look at join. So in Python, you can combine two or more tuples using the plus operator. So you can combine two or more tuples using the plus operator. So let's say we have tuple 1. Tuple 1. What do you have inside the tuple 1? We have 1, 2, 3. Then tuple 2. Tuple 2. We have 4, 5, 6. We have 4, 5, 6. So how do we join these two tuples together? Equals tuple 1 plus tuple 2. So this is how you join tuples together. This is how you join two tuples using the plus operator. Using the plus operator. So next we have multiply tuples. So you can multiply a tuple by an integer to repeat its item. For instance, let me put the definition down. You can multiply a tuple by an integer repeat its item. So you can multiply a tuple by an integer to repeat its item. Let's say we have x equals, then we have A, we have B, then we have C. This is what we have. So let's say we want to repeat it. Let's say y equals x multiplied by 3. Print y. So you can see that you can use the multiplying tuples. You can use it to repeat its items. So you can use multiplying a tuple by an integer. So multiplying tuples, you can multiply a tuple by an integer to repeat its items. To repeat its items. To repeat its items.
Sorry, Mr. Dan.
Yeah.
Sorry to take you back. I have a question.
Okay.
Concerning the loop tuples.
Okay.
Can you explain it a little bit more? I'm confused.
Okay.
I'm looking at it and looking at it.
Okay, the basic way of explaining that, let me show you something. Let's say we want to print name. Look at the way name is going to print out. Can you see? So instead of it printing it out like this, you're saying that you want to loop it one after the other. You want to print it one by one.
Okay.
That is the extent of
I
it.
get.
Going inside the tuple, then be pulling it out one by one. That is it.
So, Mr. Dan, if you used M for M in name, is it that total is different?
No. I can use any letter. I can use descriptive word. I can use anything. I can use name, anything I want to use. It does not matter. But if I now use name, if I use name, if I say from name in name, it doesn't make more like I'm comparing to name. But it will work, but use something else to differentiate the variable and for A or for B or for X. So use any other thing to differentiate both of them. You can see the way I differentiate it using the A. So,
Thank you, sir.
yeah, okay, let's go on. Let's move on to set. Python set. So now we understand the difference between, there are more to all this I'm explaining. You can make research and read more. There are more to each of these things we are doing here. So you can read more of them, but I'm giving you the basic and the fundamental structure of it. So you'll be able to use it in application of anything you want to do. But the advanced part of all this we are doing is NumPy. Just that we need to go through this to understand how Python works. So let's move on, because you are still going to be meeting something like this. When we're doing NumPy, you're going to be meeting all this stuff. So let's move on to sets. So what is a set? Now you know what a tuple is. You know what a list is now. So we move on to sets. Sets are used to store multiple items in a single variables. Sets are used to store multiple items in a single variable. Next, set is a collection which is unordered. You can see now set is unordered, unchangeable, and unindexed. So take note of that. So take note of this. Add this to the notes. The set items are unchangeable, but you can remove items and add new items. Next, Set are written with what? With the curly brackets. They are written with curly brackets. Take notes. Set are written with curly brackets. So the key features of sets, based on everything I've explained, I'll give us the key features. Change to Markdown. So out of all this, the summary, the key features of this is that I'm coming. It's only this one I've not seen. I'm sending it. So this is the key features of it. I should take note of. So the key features: on ordered, item have no index. Unchangeable, you can't change item but can add and remove. 3. No duplicates, each item must be unique. 4. Define with what? With the curly brace or set constructor. So let me ask us now, what is different between this one, list, and tuple? Who can tell us? Who can tell us? What is the difference between this list and tuple? You know it. I'm waiting. What is the difference between these? Nobody. Just tell me one thing that you notice that make them not to be the same. Just one. Can be one, can be 2, 3.
You cannot. That's the same, right? Are you actually for the similarities?
What makes them there? The differences.
Tuple is ordered.
Tuple is ordered. Okay. This one is unordered. What about list? So please always go back. So let's go on. Go back to the notes. You will see some of those similarities so that you'll be able to differentiate or know the one to use at a particular time. So you can see that we looked at the list. We say list, you can change, you can remove, you can add, you can collect duplicates. But Tuple said before you can change anything, you must convert to a list, right? Yes. Yeah. Before you can add, you must convert to a list. Before you can remove, you must convert to a list. So Tuple is still have like similarity between that, but you must convert it back to a list. But set now is telling you that it's unordered, unchangeable. You cannot change anything. It's on index. But at the end part now is telling us that but can add and remove items. You cannot change, but you can add and remove items. You understand? So no duplicates allowed. List and tuple allows what? Duplicate. But set is telling you that no duplicate. Each item must be unique, just like primary key. You understand? Just like primary key and unique. it must be like those values you have inside those columns must be unique. So in sets, you can't have two items, two numbers, you can't have two duplicate things inside sets. So that is it. Please, you can go through it. We have our classes, recorded classes. Go over it, and I will also try to send a comprehensive material for this list, set, tuple. I have a comprehensive material sent to us. You can go over it and over it and over it again to help you. So let's move on to creating sets. Creating sets. Creating a set. So how do we create a set? Let's say x equals race, then Nigeria, United States, let's add one more. So this is an example of set with a string. Set with strings. So x. An example of sets. So we said set does not allow duplicates. It doesn't allow duplicate. Duplicate is not allowed. So let's try that. Let's see if it's really true. We'll find out now. Duplicate is not allowed. You see what happened? This will happen. It return only the first occurrence. Can you see it?
Yes, Mr. Man.
Return only the first occurrence. That's how sets works. Please take note. Don't forget you can check the length and get the length of sets. How do we do that? We've done that severally. Print, check length. We can tell us print works. And then countries. So it's going to tell you how many sets you have inside. You have 3. So that, and I also take note that set can be of any type. Can be of string, can be of very numeric, can be of Boolean. So it can be of any type. Set can be of any type. So how do you check if it's a test? If it's a set, who can tell us? How do you check if it's a set? Use type function. It's always put all this stuff. That small things. Type function, then countries. So it's telling us that this class what? Class sets. So use the type function to confirm. So next, the set constructor. We have done list constructor. We have done tuple constructor. Now set constructor. So I told us that you open if you want to do set constructor, use open bracket twice. So let's look at using this table. So we're still going to confirm if truly it sets. So if you don't want to create sets with the curly brace, you can create a set like this. print countries, then print type from bracket countries. So you can see that still return what? Class sets, then printing the countries out. So take notes of that. So access item. How do we access? So you can't access item in a set by referring to an index or a key. Do you get now? You know, if you want to access item, you use index number, right? Do you remember? Are we together?
Yes, Mr. Dan.
Yes, you use index. But here, I'm telling us that you cannot access by simply referring to the index. So you can't access item in a set by referring to an index or a key. But you can look through the set item using a for loop or ask if a specified value is present in the set by using the in keyword. By using the in keyword. So you can ask to check if a particular. You want to do something?
Yes, please.
Okay.
This set, the upper part, this length of set, when I run my own, mine is coming like rearranging it starting from the end to return the value.
Yeah, it's unordered now. So we say unordered. It's not ordered now. So anyhow you won't come out. No problem.
Okay. So it rearranges the values as the more you run.
You say unordered. That's why I'm giving you the differences. Look at it. Do you see it here?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, that means you can scatter the.
You can scatter it. You can come for anyhow. You can come anyhow you like.
Anyhow, okay.
Yes. So let's go on to access items. How do we access item? We say we cannot access item simply by referring to the what? So its index number. You can't access it by just referring to the index number. So let's say we want to check. If we want to check that if something is inside, it will return that true. Let's confirm. It's using the in keyword. So let's say for A in country, we want to check if a particular country is present. For A in countries. Let me look this first. Print this one, no need of that, but let's just print it first. Print A. So it's been like this, but let's confirm if Nigeria is present. Let's see. Check. Check if Nigeria is present. Set. Check if Nigeria is present in the set. So how do we do that? Print from brackets, then Nigeria in countries. Consider say true. It means Nigeria is present. So that is how to access. You cannot print out, you cannot call it out. You can only check if it's present. So we say we can add items, right? So let's move on. Add items. So once a set is created, you cannot change its items. You can't change its items, but you can add a new item. So take note. You can't change its item, but you can add a new item. So to add one item to a set, to add one item to a set, use the add method. Use the add method. To add to a set, use the add method. So I want to add country. I want to add Ghana. Add Ghana to the sets. So add Ghana to the sets. Countries dot add, then Ghana friends country. Yep. So that is how to add. You can also use updates. You can also use update method using the updates method. So let's add two. We're going to add let's add Spain, then England. Let's add these two together using the update method. C2, let me name it country 2. Then so where are we adding it to? Countries. Dot updates. So that I'll put in there C2 friends why I add using updates. Using updates.
With set, you don't need to convert it to list.
No, you don't need to convert to list. You can add. You can remove, but you cannot change. So remove item. So you can remove item using remove or discard. Use remove or what? Or discard. And use remove or discard. So let's use remove first. Let's remove Nigeria by using the remove method. By using the remove method. So who can try this? Very simple. Simple. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. Go. Countries. Dot what? Dot remove. Then we are removing what? That's Nigeria. I'm not gonna remove Nigeria. This class we are doing now. Come on. So, friends, this class I'm teaching you what they say I remove Nigeria from the list to. Bye bye. See you. So take note, if there is no Nigeria, what will happen? If the item to remove does not exist, remove will raise what? An error. If it does not exist. So let's try another one. Can see, do you see now? Did you see it? Because we have removed it already. So that's why it's showing error. But with discard, if the item is not there, it will not show error. So, let me show you now. Remove Spain. Wow, remove Spain. Remove Spain by using discard. Method. So countries dot discard. Then Spain. France. So you see, let's run again. Can see no error. Doesn't raise any error. No error. It doesn't raise any error. So once you remove it, it doesn't raise any error. Don't forget, we have clear, we have a delete. No, you can delete it and clear it. Do you still remember?
Yeah.
can delete, can clear. So, but this one, don't forget, the remove will raise an error. Why discard will not raise what? Discard will not raise an error. Remove will raise an error. Discard won't raise an error. Okay. Jesus. Okay, remove. So if you use pop, pop will remove a random item. If you use pop, you want to remove random item. That means you don't want to specify what you want to remove. Hope you can hear me. If you don't want to specify what you want to remove, you want to remove a random item. You just want to remove it randomly. You can use pop. With pop, you can remove it randomly. So let's say, for instance, now let me add pop here. Pop. Like I said, randomly remove items. So let's see the one you will remove from this United States, Ghana, Germany, and England. Let's see what it will remove. Like I said, randomly. Let's see what it will remove. Did you see what it removed? It removed what? It removed United States. Can you see that? This is what it removed. It removed United States, then keep Ghana, Germany, and England. Keep Ghana, Germany, and England. So clear too. Clear will empty what? To empty the sets. Clear. Let's say you want to empty the set, you can just say countries dot clear. You have empty it. So if you say country now, countries, this now, you have empty sets. Then delete will now finish everything up. Clear, we delete the values inside and keep the set for you. But delete, when you say delete now, you already know what is going to happen now. Delete country. If you run it again, see now, saying that the name does not what? Name country is not defined. So it's gone. It's gone. So
Mr. Dan, after you did countries.play,
yes.
did you call out countries again?
Yes now. No,
Okay.
after I finished country.play, what I did was running it again. I run it another. If you call it as if you call
space have 50 and set. You call that countries again, right?
this one, yes, this one. I call that country here. So it now return empty sets. So after I return empty set, that means there is something inside this country, no value inside. So I now say I want to delete it permanently. I don't want it permanently. And I use this one. This one I wipe it out. So join sets. Join sets. So there are several ways to join two or more sets. We have several ways to join two or more sets. Several ways to join two or more sets in Python. Number one, union and updates. We have intersection, we have difference, we have symmetric differences. So these are some of the major ways you can join using Python. So we'll be looking at it and their differences. So the first one, when you use union and updates, all items from both sets. So let's start with the union. So first, I'm starting with union. Please always take note of the differences. So union returns a new set with all elements from both sets, no duplicates. Please take note, no what? No duplicates. That is for union. No duplicates. So example of it, let's look at the example. We have A equals sets 1, 2, 3. Then we have B equals 3, 4, 5. Then print A dot union B. So what do you think it will return based on the definition? What will it return?
1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so good. Please follow me so you can get it right. Next, updates. So what is updates? What is update though? So the updates. Updates add items from one set to another set. Update add elements from one set to another set. Modify the original set. Modify the original data set. What does it mean? What does it mean when we say modify? Don't forget this update and the what is it called? The union. Yeah. They are similar. The updates and union are similar. So let's do that. Let's see. Let's use same number to avoid stress typing it again. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So printing updates. Let's say A. Let's do the first one. A. Updates. Then B. Print A. So you can see that the update and the union, they are the same format. The update and the union. So next, intersection. So what is intersection? Keep only duplicates. Keeps only duplicates. Return a new set with item common to both sets. With item common to both sets. With the definition, what will this one pull out? Please look at it. With the definition, what will it return? Based on the definition.
Three.
You say what?
3. Number 3.
Intersection. Let's see if you're right.
It brings only duplicates. 3 is only duplicates.
Intersection what? B. 3. So next. So we have difference. Returns what? Keep unique item from the first set. Keep unique item from the first set. So with our table now, with the same table, what will be the output? What will be the outputs? I'm waiting to know. What will be the outputs? What is the output? Nobody? Say return a new set with item only in the first set.
Maybe like 1, 2, 3.
You try it.
Maybe 1, 2, 3.
You try it. Try again. Keep unique item from the first set. Unique item from the first set. Return is new set with item only in the first set. Which item do you have like only in the first set? How many of
1
them?
and 2.
Thank you. 1 and 2.
It will be unique. I don't get.
You don't understand?
Yeah,
You have 3 here now. So the only unique you have is 1 and 2 now. 1 and 2 is not in the second table.
Okay.
But it wasn't stated in the explanation now. That's returns. It should be returns a unique set with items only in the first set.
Yes. You
But
know,
what we have here is a new set. Returns a new set.
this is the new set now. This what you return now is the new set. Where is this supposed to be?
Okay.
What you return now is the new set. From B, look at it now. Are you not seeing B here? Difference B. From B, we are looking at those things that are unique inside both. So
Okay.
we are making reference for A first. Assuming I'm using B, it will consider B first before A. So now I'm using the B to get the. That's why I have 1 and 2. So let's look at which other one? Done difference. Which one is the last one? Welcome, sir. Nice work. Welcome back. Welcome back. Symmetric difference. So this one, look at the definition and tell me what is the return.
Sorry, Mr. Dan.
Hmm?
That formula for intersection is not working for me.
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
Check now. Check it very well.
So check your spelling.
It's a spelling. Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye. Let's go on.
It's development.
So let's go on. So this, what will be the output of this?
Three.
Only 3.
Oh, sorry, excuse me. Sorry. 1, 2, 4, 5.
Okay. A dots. One, 2, 4, 5.
Sorry, my head.
So that is that for set. So what's time? We have one more. So I will start dictionary now. So we can know. Let's start dictionary. So I'll send you taxon lists. So the one I will send now is set, tuple, and dictionary. So let's look at dictionary. So dictionary are used to store data values in key value pairs. You can see now English don't change. In key value pair. So this one no one agree for anybody. So a dictionary is a collection which is ordered, changeable, and do not allow us duplicates. Doesn't allow duplicates. So dictionary are written with what? Only brackets and have keys and what? And values. Keys and values. So keep in mind, it's what?
You're not posting the.
I'm posting this one. Which one? Which one?
This last one now.
I'm posting this one now. Sending it now. So by next week, we should start with NumPy. Let's try and round up all these basics. Are you done?
Yes, Mr. Dan.
So let's look at creating a list. Creating dictionary. Creating a dictionary. So to create a dictionary, let's say names. Let's say, let me use another variable. Using my dicts, then real name, then curly brace, of age, city, Lagos, print my underscore this is how to create a dictionary. Don't forget, it does not allow us duplicates, but it's what? Changeable. But it does not allow duplicates.
So,
yes, sir.
Does it mean if you print out all this and you have the name, Johnny, age, and stuff, there's no way you can change it again?
It's changeable. It's changeable. You can change.
Because from the what you are telling us now, you say Python and dictionary. The dictionary are used to store data values in key value pairs.
Okay.
Then you now say there's a collection which is ordered. That's changeable and do not allow duplicates.
Yes.
So it's changeable, but you do not allow duplicates.
Yes, you can't put duplicate.
In the sense that his name, you have name, you cannot allow name anywhere.
You cannot allow, like Johnny now, you can't put Johnny again.
Again. Okay. Key value pairs. Okay. So let's look at assessing. Who goes there? Assessing item. So you can assess the item of a dictionary by referring to its
key name inside square bracket. You get to its key name inside square bracket. That means if I want to bring out Johnny, what will I refer to? I want to bring out name, so say print from bracket my underscore square bracket then name. I say that I want to bring that agent call. Page. So take notes. Are we done? So there is another method. We have keys.
Yeah. So can I ask something?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you update dictionary? Can you update it?
Yes, ma'am. It's changeable now.
Okay.
It's changeable. So the keys method will return a list of all the keys in the dictionary. The key method will return all the keys in the dictionary. Okay, equals what did I use? My underscore is dot keys print. You see, to return all the keys. What about if I want to guess the values?
The values.
Use value method. Those are the values. Sorry, do to change 10 minutes. Don't worry, I have 10 minutes more. I'll release you now. 10 minutes more. To change or add items. Okay, ask before I go on.
Okay. The get keys, this thing that I did, where I got 1 to 3, I got numbers.
Why?
I don't know.
Have you not seen my screen? Let me increase my screen. Maybe what you're using now.
check your A. I think he returned the former A.
Maybe what he's using is variable.
It happens to me. He also returned the A we're using for that numbers 1, 2, 3.
The variables you're using. Oh yeah, correct it. So change, add. Change means update. So I want to update the age. The age is 26. I want to update it to 50 years. So equals 50. Updates. Prints. Updated, right? Let's move on. Then add new. Add new. Let's add. How to add my this, then gender. I want to add gender equals male. Sir? Yeah, I'm coming. I'm coming there. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. So gender. Let's run it back. So that is it. So you can see the two steps now. You can update, you can add. You can update, you can add item. So let's look at remove, delete, and clear. Let's look at the three. How to remove item. Remove item. What should you remove? What should you take away? This. Then.
Gender.
Why you no good?
Yeah, gender fluid.
It's gone. See that? Trace an error. That is gone. Delete.
Pop is for random,
If you use pop in what is it called set without putting no, we not assign any. Yeah, we assign something now.
Yes.
That one we not assign anything now. We just say pop open brackets, close brackets. To just remove something randomly. So this one now delete H. Yes,
sorry,
ma'am.
why did you delete the? Why did you remove gender?
Why?
You wanted to remove gender.
I've removed it already now.
Oh, okay, okay.
I've removed already now. Okay, that's why it's raising error now. I've removed it and I'll try to run it again. So it's gone. So delete. And see, age is gone. This error you're seeing is that me trying to run it 2 times. So take notes. So let's see what remains inside that list. So this is what is remaining inside.
Mr. Marcus, can you stop a bit? Okay, that's fine.
So let's look at play. Done. Play. Plates. Done. Okay. So the last part, let's look at copy. And last for today. So I'll show us 2 ways you can use copy. So for instance, let's say we have original copy. We have original copy, or let's original. Then equals, we have name, then we have age, around 25. If I want to make a copy of this, copy underscore this equals original dot copy print copy. So you can see that is how to make a copy. That is the second method. Let's say A equals original, then print A. See that? Anyone you like, use. So this is what we're going to stop for today. As per